This is Justin Orndorff of Baseball Rebellion, and the drill I'm about to show you will truly allow you to increase the amount of rotational speed into your throw, okay? But we are not training your arm. We are training your hips, your torso in unison together to build arm speed. One of the biggest things that I challenge all the time is long toss programs, velocity programs that purely talk about arm, okay? We want to stay away from it, recruit our bigger muscles. So what I'm going to show you today, it involves the drive developer, okay? So what you want to do is, I'm going to use the big black band with the drive developer. I would recommend for most the gold band, okay? So I'm a little more versed in this drill, so I'm going to show and demonstrate it with the thick black band here. So what you do is you find a low attachment point, whether it be on a wall, a fence, okay, something that you can really anchor in, okay, because there's going to be a lot of tension in this band. But what I want you to do, whatever your throwing side is, you want to put the band behind your back, let it come up underneath the armpit, and then hook it with your glove side, with your front arm. And then you come out to what I refer to as the base stance, okay, my back foot is squared off, my front foot is open, okay, here's my base stance. I want you a pretty good wide base, 2 inches outside the shoulder width. And I want you to go ahead and get your front arm into a good strong position. Elbow slightly above shoulder, hand slightly below elbow, slightly above elbow, okay? There can be a little variance here. I would recommend everything being in line here. And your back arm is matching, okay? Your back arm, the elbow will be slightly below the shoulder. So at a slightly upward angle, we're going to get into a little bit of thoracic extension. And what we're going to do here is, instead of thinking about, in Jager's terms, pull downs, we're going to start recruiting proper hip rotation here in the back. And what's going to happen is, this band and this tension is going to allow the front side to collapse and to kind of come into the body naturally without ever activating this front arm. So what you're going to do to start is, you're going to get into this position. I want you to really initiate the movement by thinking about rotating the back hip. And as you really feel it, the arm will come back into the body as the rotation occurs. Okay, so this is what we're trying to achieve here. And as you start to get the initial movement, then you can gradually build speed. So how it's going to start looking when you start getting versed in this is, you can start adding the speed element in one quick trigger. So it's right there. Okay, so when you do it here in the back, if you rotate the hips properly, that's when the arm will lay into external rotation. Okay, so when you're doing this, I would start off slowly till you get to where the back hip is rotating and you start to see this movement kind of working together. So if I just thought about activating my front arm in the same move and pulling down, I would look like this. Okay? So it's more of a purely shoulder horizontal type rotation here, okay, which is designed to increase this arm speeding forward. Okay? What we want to do is recruit all of this hips into creating the arm speed forward. Okay, I'm going to show you one more thing here. When you get set up, and I would just think about activating my front arm, it would look like this. And I would spin off, my shoulders would fly open, and I can't contain the movement. So you're going to really have to try to stay within the body here, okay? So after you do this, and you work up to where you can really add the speed component here, go do something in front of the mirror, and then go immediately throw, okay? So this drill does not involve throwing a baseball, but it just trains you to feel the torso and the trunk rotate together into the throw. This is Justin Orndorff of Baseball Rebellion. Thanks for listening.